What is up, guys? We are live. Gonna see if anybody joins us. Got a couple fishing things to go over. It's Friday, 1:43 Mountain Time. What's up, Penguin? How are you? How's your Friday going? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Dalton? How we doing? Good to see you. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? We're chilling. We're chilling back at Casa de Fish On. We are mild here again this winter. Such a mild winter. Everybody got through Snowmageddon, the cold and snow that hit basically the entire country. We all got through that, and it's back to being mild here. You guys are good? Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Anybody got any fishing stories for me? Or fishing reports? I got out yesterday, had a good day. Getting out again on Monday. And look at that sun overhead. Today I'm just hanging out. Yeah, I hardly ever go live if I'm fishing. So thought I'd jump in on a live since I'm not fishing today. Sometimes I'll come to you guys from the lake or river like on a little break from fishing, but I never take a break from fishing. When I fish, I lock in. So I'll do a YouTube live if I don't fish. And then typically I'm fishing, I do not do live. And then the most common question I get on this is, can you fish and do a live? And I'm like, I can't. Sorry. 5 years ago, oh, Penguin, we got to get you back out. We got to get you back out. I'm going to call you Penguin. Is that all right? It's easier than saying the first part. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you're up to this weekend. I got a little bit of football withdrawals going on this weekend. It's like the first weekend without college or pro in a long time. You caught a trout. Nice. That's awesome. Very sweet. Where at? Like, don't give up your spot, but like what state? Super cool. I had a really good day yesterday. I got 12 and one that was pushing 20 inches long. And I'm actually archiving and shelving the videos. If you're familiar with the whole YouTube thing, you can set the video to private and then just release it whenever you want. And that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm actually going to wait until this spot calms down, and then I'm going to put the video out there as public and let everyone see it. Because even though I don't say where I'm at, I don't want anybody to figure it out. And people appreciate that. Unless they're asking my spot, people appreciate the fact that I don't blow up spots. But Benji. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Benji Woo. Penguin's still more fun. It's a lot more fun than Fish On with Coach Steve, you know? A lot more fun than Fish On with Coach Steve. So, Benji Woo Penguin. I like it. A lot of you guys know I coach tennis for a living, but I do not coach at all in January, February. So, hence the Fish On with Coach Steve part of my name and my title. And we're back at Casa de Fish On. We'll have kind of a family weekend around here, go to church, do the family thing, and I'll be back on the water on Monday with another video for you guys. And 16, yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. No, we're mild. I mean, it's 50, but for Northern Colorado in late January, we'll take it. 50 degrees, so pretty mild here. The hoodie, you can see the hoodie I'm in and hat is very, very, very comfortable. No problem at all. We're just chilling, doing our thing. But you guys can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out the recent videos. Help out a guy like me, content creator, influencer. You know the SpongeBob guy, big guy trend go. No, I don't. I do not. I have absolutely no clue what that is. We out in Kentucky. Ah, very cool. Kentucky. The good angler, sportsman, hunting part of the country, I would say, for sure. I would probably do quite well in Kentucky. I would miss my Colorado trout, but some things about Colorado I would not miss, like the fact that it's just not very friendly here. Epic, what's up? How we doing, Epic? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Oh, I live in an area where there's a lot of native snobbery. They just hate people that moved here, the transplants. And so there's just a lot of native snobbery and a lot of hate for anyone that's moved here. And they forget that it's kind of a free country. So that's just the main thing with Colorado to me, is just the mean and rude and nasty natives. And I get it. They're mostly mad at the people that move here from California. They're mad at the people that move here from Texas. I get a bit of a pass because I moved here from Kansas, at least a border state, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of mean natives here. Big bucks in Texas. Oh, nice. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, happy Friday to you. Jaded, what's up? NoCo friendlier than Washington State. Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know for sure. Very interesting too. Yeah. I mean, I bet, would you agree though that like the transplants here are the friendliest? It's funny how that works. It seems like the transplants here are the friendliest. Yeah, if we just return to all the natives, then this would be a hateful state for sure. So, but yeah, interesting that I haven't spent enough time in Washington State to have an opinion on that, but I have been in basically every state in the country, and I personally think I live in one of the meaner ones and one of the ruder ones. I'm just talking about like the natives, the mean natives, and then just the, you know, is the guy ahead of you going to hold the door for you? Are people going to hold a door for you? Do they say please? Do they say thank you? I don't know. I put Colorado near the bottom for friendliness. I just do. I can't help it. I just do. And I've lived here for almost 3 decades. But moving to Texas, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true, huh? What's up? Remy, how are you? Yeah, no, true, huh? Yeah, no, it's a good point. Yeah, basic things like looking someone in the eye and giving them a firm handshake and saying hi and all that. So, I coach tennis. Thanks for asking. I'm the tennis coach for the city of Loveland, Colorado, and I run an academy we call the Front Range Academy, and I run Adidas tennis camps at Colorado State University in Fort Collins, Colorado, just north of me. I played tennis in high school and college, and I'm, in a sense, kind of semi-retired right now, you could say, because I don't coach in the winters, and I have some staff do a lot for me now, and I run it. But I'm still on the court quite a bit. In about a month, I've got about a month of my winter vacation. I'm like a teacher, except I get winters off. And so started this whole fishing thing, and the reason to go live right now is promote this stuff, you know, and say hi to you guys. Yeah, that's the thing. And there we go. The show got put in a timeout because sometimes we got to babysit you guys. Are they gonna Reva, come on now. Come on now. Keep a little dirt on your belt for the dirt, man. No, I don't know what that means either. That's not enough for a timeout or a ban around here, but that's a bizarre statement. You never know. You don't know what's coming in on YouTube Live with Fish On with Coach Steve. But I know Alyssa's friendly. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Good to see you, Alyssa. Happy Friday. I know Alyssa's normal. And not gonna give me any weird lines. There's a normal person there. KBB, what's up? Is that what that says? Yeah, KBB. How we doing? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Fish On. Coach Steve coming to you, Northern Colorado. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks for the sub. Does peeing in the water scare the fish away? Probably, depending on the situation. Alabama, how are you? Good to see you. Alabama's in the house. What's up? How we doing? Good to see you. Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day to you too. Thanks for jumping in. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. If you got to go, I'm going to hang on with you guys for a minute because we got a few people here. But if you got to run, thanks for jumping in. So So I was mentioning I am going to, I'm kind of archiving and shelving a video and then probably a couple more. Oh, thanks, Epic. Appreciate that. Because I can't give my spot away. You guys know the drill. I can't give my spot away. So beautiful background. Yeah, thanks. We show some sunsets from here. This is Casa de Fish On. And that's my barn right there. House right there. And right there, you can see the mountains. Kind of the front range, what they call the front range of Colorado and the Rocky Mountains. And we get a sunset right there, but I can't stay on until the sun sets. That's like 3 hours away. But yeah, thanks for saying that. Very pretty background here at Casa de Fish On. But hey, you guys are helping me. We're getting closer to 3,400 subscribers. You guys subscribe to the channel. Epic's here. It's 1:53 Mountain Time where I'm at. 1:53 Mountain Time. So that's what time I'm at. If you guys are coming to me from Texas, it's 2:53. If you're coming to me from Florida or New York, it's 4:53. And if you're coming to me from California, it's 12:53. Isn't that right? Did I screw that up? Did I got my times right? I think I got my times right. But I am coming to you from Mountain Time in northern Colorado. There you go. Yep, there you go. Penguins in the Midwestern area of the country, I would say, most likely, in the old Central Time Zone, right? So, yep. Any of you guys fishing this weekend? I don't tend to fish on the weekends. I leave it to everybody else. So there's certain spots around here that are crowded enough as it is on the weekdays. So I'm a weekday warrior and leave it to you guys on the weekends. Ireland, no way. That's awesome. How cool. Thanks for jumping in. We got Alabama here, Ireland, Kentucky, Texas, Colorado. How cool is that? That is awesome, guys. That's extremely cool. Rocking. Arctic, yeah, we did. Yeah, good to see you, ABC guy. We did. We had the same snowmageddon that everybody else had. We had bitter cold. My house right here, you can see just a little bit of snow. You see that? Just a little bit of snow on the ground because we only got like 5 inches. We got probably 4.5 inches on the ground, but we had the bitter cold. You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, highs were in the teens. One of those days, maybe Saturday, it didn't get above like 10. And the nights were basically 0, almost below 0. So yeah, I got super cold. New Orleans, all right. What's up, Stacy? How are you? New Orleans. But yeah, no, didn't the whole country kind of got snowmageddon, didn't they, last weekend? But we had the cold more than the snow, and then we just bounced right back. By Tuesday, we were in the 40s and then 50s. We got a 10-day forecast of basically sunny and 50, which actually for here is really seasonal. It doesn't snow here as much as people think that don't live here. As you can see, we get a lot of sunshine, which warms things up, of course. So we get a lot of average sunshine, and snow that we get melts pretty quick. So 50 in the dead of winter here is pretty common. I'm at 5,000 feet, but that's a big difference from being in the mountains at 10,000 feet. So yeah, we're milder than most people realize by a long ways. Milder than most people realize. The whole area, Denver, Boulder, Longmont, Fort Collins, Loveland, the whole area is milder than people think. Colorado Springs, the whole bit. In fact, kind of like Pueblo, south of Colorado Springs, it's downright 60s in the winter all the time. Arctic vortex, yeah, I bet, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know a lot of Florida got cold too, right? Even South Florida, ice fish. Oh, I know, you're right. No, exactly. Yeah, the lakes and ponds at 5,000 feet along the Front Range of Colorado just froze last weekend, and now they're already not even safe. You're exactly right. The high country lakes were safe for a while, but they're starting to become unsafe. I'm not a huge ice fisherman, but yeah, you're exactly right. I imagine most of the ponds and lakes near me are going to open back up, actually, and allow for everybody to fish open water. So yeah, this is a rough year for ice fishing. A rough year for ice fishing. A lot of guys have fallen through. Just seeing the reports online and stuff and Facebook and A lot of guys are literally have fallen through. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. This is not a good ice fishing year. A lot of people ask me that. I'm not a huge ice guy because what they call the hard water guy. I'm not a hard water guy because there's always open water, right? There's always open water, in the coldest of winters in my area, you can fish a tailwater or inlets to lakes. So those are the two main areas you find open water to fish in my area is an inlet to a lake or a tailwater where the ice is getting broken up. And so, or I can drive south. I can drive south and hit the Arkansas River near Pueblo, which is not going to have much ice even in a bitter cold winter. So, hey, Crayon, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, okay, you know the drill. You know the drill. So Georgetown's a no-go and 11 Mile, yeah, I'm not into it. I'm not into it, but 11 Mile's getting unsafe, huh? That whole Antero 11 Mile, all that. Crayons, do they allow ice fishing at Spinney? They don't. Isn't that correct? I don't think they ice fish at Spinney. I think it's unsafe and they don't even allow it. But I know 11 Mile was producing until it got unsafe, right? But Epic, we see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Epic's here. But yeah, Crayon knows my area. Georgetown Lakes, right off I-70. I got some videos from Georgetown, actually, Crayons. I've got some videos out there on open water. Open water. I'm not an ice guy, like I say, but I got some fun videos from Georgetown from, I think, last year. No, okay, gotcha. Yeah, nothing at Spinney. Yep. And Tyler just got booted. Tyler just got booted for that comment. So, yeah, Spinney, I haven't fished Spinney in a long time. I have a friend that's really dialed in the pike at Spinney. He's going to try to get me on them because it's a bucket list fish for me. I've just never targeted pike. I've just never targeted them. So I got a lucky tiger muskie one time, but I've never gone after a pike. So I got a buddy that's really dialed in the pike at Spinney. And as you probably know, they're trying to get the pike out of there. So he eats them. He says they're absolutely delicious. What comment did Tyler Hater? Oh, yeah. I mean, go back if you want to look. I don't need to repeat it, but yeah, there's certain things you guys, come on, we're going to block ban you and put you in a timeout, right? Trout fish the South Platte. Oh, very cool. Sunless. Oh, very neat. Oh, thanks. Titan Brew, thanks for jumping in with that. How cool. Very cool. Yeah, the South Platte's famous, that goes right through Denver. I have a video. It was so fun. I have a video from last year. True urban angling. Urban angling at its finest. I fished the South Platte in Denver, and I fished the South Platte at Cheeseman Canyon and Deckers in the mountains where it's a little bit prettier, but I had fun in Denver. Only reason to go 11 Mile is north. You gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, very cool. Poor man lobster. Yeah, I hear you. I've never had it. I don't know. My buddy eats them all the time, but poor man lobster sounds pretty good to me right about now. So, yeah, don't worry, Penguin. Yeah, if you say a rude or hateful or just pointless comment, I mean, come on, nobody wants to see that. So let's put them in timeouts. Let's put them in timeouts and block them, huh? No room for that here. No room for that here with Fish On with Coach Steve. We're having a good conversation about fishing and life and everything else. So no point in being a hater or making pointless comments, I'll let a lot slide. I'll let a lot slide, but it's really obvious if you come on here and you have no intention of joining the conversation in a professional, friendly, or otherwise courteous manner. So sorry, haven't looked at Deckers. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Deckers is fun. Deckers is where you go if Cheeseman has got you so frustrated, You know what they say, if you can catch fish at Cheeseman, you can catch them anywhere. So I usually do pretty well at Deckers. Cheeseman is 50-50 for me, but Cheeseman is 50-50 for a lot of people. I mean, Cheeseman can be tough for guides and pros and experts, Cheeseman's the real deal. It's a magical, magical place. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can see trout as long as your leg, and you just can't get them to bite. I'm fascinated by Cheeseman. I've had some good days there. I've been skunked there, and I just simply don't get skunked very often. But Cheeseman Canyon is fascinating. But yeah, check out my video from last year on the Denver South Platte, the old, what they call the DSP right there by Elitch's and Rio. I caught a nice fish on my second or third cast right under a bridge with a homeless dude and a bunch of graffiti and tags drag and the water's dirty, and I get it. Everybody hates on it, but I just don't mind. I don't mind at all. I thought it was actually really fun. Hello, nice. Pike are interesting because, yeah, oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Crayon, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. Cool to talk to you, man. So, yeah, no, very neat, very neat, very neat. I hope to go with my buddy this spring when the ice clears off Spinney. He actually takes a kayak out on Spinney and catches pike all the time. If you're ever on Facebook, his name is Taggart Allen. He's on Facebook and he does all that kind of stuff like me. So I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but really good dude. I've fished with him a lot, and he's down in Pueblo. So last time I drove all the way to his house, met him at his house, we fished the Arkansas, and that was, I don't know, maybe 10 videos ago on my channel, on YouTube. So catfish, sure. Shrimp cod. Wow, that's a monster. That's a monster trout. That's so cool. Deep fried, yeah. That's a big trout, you know. In Colorado, the absolute monsters, if you're talking trout, almost always come out of lakes, you know. I mean, we get some big river trout, but technically all the food and the growing season, you get your big trout in lakes out here. And you can get big ones in rivers, don't get me wrong. But, generally speaking, your biggest trout are going to come out of lakes, right? They're going to come out of flat water. You're 10, oh, that's crazy. So, yeah, we get some big ones, but like state record is just insane, Some of these trout, like 20 pounds, I mean, it's crazy, 37 inches long, like you say. Absolutely insanity. Grandparents have bass. Oh, cool. A huge bass on their wall. That's fun. Yeah. I've never framed a fish. The whole thing now is the photo replica, right? You can let your fish go. You can let your fish go and do like a photo replica mount. And I'm not opposed. I don't have any problem. If you want to kill a fish and have it mounted, great. God bless you. But if you get measurements and good pictures, you can let the fish go and get a beautiful photo replica mount. The problem is it's about more expensive than even taxidermy. But that's kind of a neat way to go, isn't it? Get your measurements, get your pictures, let the fish go, and then get a three-dimensional mount for your wall. That's kind of a cool way to do it, You can have basically a spot-on match that's going to last longer than a dead fish hanging up, although I'm not opposed to that. Big trout all day long. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Huh. Funny. I wonder if a guy like that is almost using bait or, or something almost illegal. Sometimes, isn't it funny how sometimes the bait guys outfish the fly rod guys, sometimes the fly rod guys outfish the lures, and sometimes the lures outfish everything else, and sometimes the guy's throwing something in there he shouldn't, catching them all. But when you dial it in, that's a good thing. Or go talk to the guy that got it dialed in, and say, what are you doing? What's going on over there, Very, very cool, guys. Anybody fishing this weekend? I'll get out on Monday, like I say, but it's been a fun chat. Fun conversation. Just put a couple people on timeout. I think I'm pretty tolerant, but I mean, come on. You're going to drop a stupid comment, I mean, we got to kind of let you go, but you guys got nothing. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. Skunks, the best in the world, get skunked sometimes, right? The best in the world get skunked. Sometimes it's a fish's fault. I always say that, right? Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes it's a fish's fault, Sometimes it's a fish's fault. It's just not your day. There's some days are like that, The analogies of fishing in life, right? The parallels of fishing in life. You could literally be doing the same thing as the guy next to you, and he's got 20 and you got nothing, Absolutely crazy. Taxidermy in Aurora. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Golly. Hopefully you reported that and got that resolved. What a horrible deal that is. Jeez. Don't go to the taxidermist in Aurora, Colorado, guys. It's a suburb of Denver. Don't go to that guy. Jeez. What a terrible story. How terrible having an awesome, pretty fish like that and then you don't get it back. Gosh, first fish too. Jeez. That's a horrible story. Hopefully that guy is out of business now, and golly, sorry to hear that. That's absolutely terrible. Scrum Force. Can't really shout that out, but I'm not sure what that means there, Charlie. But guys, that's a 25-minute YouTube live with yours truly, so I better sign off. But make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow along, turn on the notifications so when when we got a new fishing video out there. And well, we can't go because Diane showed up. How you doing, Diane? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Diane's in the house. Happy Friday. Hope your Friday's going well. If a new person comes on, we got to add a minute just to see what Diane is up to. But another mild day in northern Colorado, guys. Get back. No, mine. Finders keepers, yeah. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you saying that. Yeah, thanks. I always think the YouTube lives are kind of fun when I can't fish, but if you've seen the fishing videos, appreciate that. Very kind and awesome thing to say right there. We need more kindness in the world. Be like Diane, guys. Be like Diane. Boulder County. Hold down Douglas until next episode. Gotcha. I fish Boulder Creek a lot. Boulder Creek is fun. Boulder Creek has fish well east of Boulder, too. Boulder Creek is fun right by the courthouse, like in downtown Boulder, right there, off Canyon and everything else, whatever those roads are in downtown Boulder by the courthouse. And then Boulder Creek flowing east has fish. I mean, all the way to like Gun Barrel, the town of Gun Barrel. Boulder Creek is money. All these rivers have fish. People forget that. The rivers and the foothills and the mountains that flow east into town continue to hold fish. They all continue to hold fish down in town. 11 Mile, oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, since I live north, it's just always so far away, I got 2.5 hours from this property you see behind me to 11 Mile. Well, maybe not that far. I don't know. I can get to Spinney in like 2:45. Well, I guess 11 Mile basically is Spinney, isn't it? So yeah, it's really like 2 hours and 45 minutes for me to get down there. I can be on the Arkansas tailwater near Pueblo in about 2.5, but add another half hour to get to Spinney, Whether I take I-25 or 287, it doesn't matter. It's just far enough, Cherry Creek. Oh, Cherry Creek has fish, for sure. Oh, thanks for the sub. Yeah, guys, that's why we do these. Thanks for the sub. Sometimes people send me gifts. You guys subscribe to the channel. You watch the videos. We have a fun chat. You guys sometimes appreciate the shout-outs. I work really hard on Facebook in particular to shout you guys out if you're trying to grow, especially a fishing channel or any kind of outdoor content. So I work really hard to try to support you guys on Facebook. If you find Fish On with Coach Steve on Facebook. So that's something I really like to do, is help you guys out that are not as far along as I am, since there's a ton of people further along than I am. But I mean, if I can help anybody out that's getting started in this game, I will, and tell you what I've learned in the 2 years that I've done this. I'm just under 2 years. Late March is 2 years of Fish On with Coach Steve across all platforms. And it's been a really, really, really fun journey. Oh, very cool. Yeah, check it out. Diane D. Vasquez, 1568 on the old YouTube, guys. Check out Diane D. Vasquez, 1568 on the YouTube. Give Diane a follow and a subscribe and check out some videos, because it's all about engagement. As Diane knows, you got to have people watching your videos or none of it matters. You could have 1 million followers and subscribers, but if nobody tunes in, it doesn't matter at all. It's about people watching the videos, engaging more than followers and subscribers, huh? We got some Jesus talk. There you go. That's okay. Landon's still here. I see you, bud. Landon's still in the house. But we're coming up on 30 minutes, so I probably should go, unless someone jumps in. But thanks for being here, guys. Super cool that you guys were here. If you're jumped in late, my next video is not going to be for a little while, because I'm kind of shelving it and archiving it because I don't want to give up the spot. So, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, Titan Brew. Yeah, check us out on Facebook. Yeah, come over and say hi on Facebook. Diane's still here, but yeah, come check us out on Facebook. It's fun. Shooting until spring. Yeah, crayons for sure. Yep. No, I hear you. That's what I was saying. Like we've had every winter, even a mild winter, there's not a lot of open water up here, but you still have inlets to lakes and tailwaters, right? So inlet waters is my go-to up here, and that's all you have when the lakes and ponds in my area freeze over, you know. So that's all you got. So, sorry, were you saying shout out? Yeah, Landon Outdoor Adventures. There you go, Landon Outdoor Adventures. A shout out for Landon Outdoor Adventure. Check them out. Give them a sub while you're giving me a sub. Oh, that's cool, Penguin. That's all right. That's all right, Benji. Benji, thanks for telling me how to say your name. Appreciate that. Will do. And probably better go, guys. But it was a fun one. Fun to talk fishing with you guys. It's always fun when someone comes on that kind of knows my area. So super cool. I see you guys out on the water all the time too. It's crazy. People tell me I have a recognizable voice. I don't really know if that's true. I think my voice is very clear and easy to hear and understand, but people recognize my voice, or if they see the GoPro, right? If they see the GoPro right here, they're like, is that Steve? I'm like, yeah, that's Steve. How are you? What's your name? So it's actually super cool when that happens, you know? Yeah, thank you for everything. Very cool. Yeah, thanks, Benji. See ya, Penguin. We'll sign off, guys, but thanks for jumping on this one. Yeah, thanks for the subscribes to the channel. I know you guys, every time I do this, there's 10 or 20 subscriptions, and then some of you guys watch the videos, so I sure appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you. God bless you guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. Last paragraph. Hang on. No ice fishing in the Big Northerns. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, take care, Titan Brew. I hear you, Crayons, and have a good weekend, guys.